Welcome in, everyone. I'm Cody Lindman, joined alongside Tyler Avenatti, and we are pre-gaming the men's basketball team here as they are taking on William Jewell. In just a couple minutes, you can see them warming up right behind us in the gym, and we are going to talk a little bit about what they did so well on Thursday to get that 60-68 win over Truman State University, and then we're going to talk a little bit about William Jewell and who to watch on that team in this game coming forward. So first off, I want to talk a little bit about the defense. Tyler, maybe you want to talk a little bit about what the Flyers did defensively on Thursday to pick up that win.
Sure. They played man-to-man, which was great. They covered really well. They broke a lot of fast breaks coming down the paint, which was good. Defensively, just stuck together, worked well with passing to the guys, finding where they were in the paint. And then talking and communicating. That's a big thing for both our men's and women's team that they are working on. But for the men, it's such a fast-paced game, and they're always moving back and forth. So communicating and running those plays is really important defensively.
Yeah, the Lewis University basketball program has really built a brand around a strong, aggressive defense that plays throughout the entire game. And in that last game, they had 11 points off of turnovers, and they had 14 turnovers total. So really forcing the issue, making defense a key factor in this game and in their brand of basketball. They did that, and they picked up a win. I expect to see more of that here this afternoon while they try to pick up a win over William Jewell. And then I want to move on to talk about Sinkaya, who was absolutely great. A.K. Sinkaya in that game. He had a couple moments where he just dominated the entire game, offensively, defensively, and you just saw a one-man wrecking crew take over that game.
Yeah, he played really well on Thursday. Came out in the first half. I mean, he was rolling with the ball right away. First two passes, he scored right away. So you get a player like that who's right hot off the bench, warmed up a little bit, game clock started, and he started too, which is really important to see. A lot of guys are still warming up in that first quarter, first few minutes. Coach called his number, he was ready to go, which is so important. And that's something that our women's coach was talking about, of the girls are always ready to go, and that's something that our head men's coach, Scott Trost, he also does the same thing. The guys are ready as soon as their number is called. And with that, they have a lot of transfers this year, and we've seen a big roster change. The transfer portal was hot last year coming out of COVID. So we picked up a lot. We heard it over the broadcast in the women's game that we interviewed Coach Rocco, and he's their recruiter, and he said, yeah, the portal was hot, and they picked up a lot of guys out of the transfer portal, a few freshmen. So when we see a fresh team like this playing defensively as strong as they've been, it's a very big positive for a men's program.
Yeah, so just to flip over a little bit to the William Jewell side and who to watch there, we have number 25, Jeremiah Jordan. He started all 9 games for this William Jewell team, and he averages nearly 14 points a game. He's just shy of that with a more specific number of 13.9 points per game. That's the leading average among the team. And he provides a big lift to this team. He only gets about 5 minutes of rest per game, so he obviously is going to be a key factor in this game for the Flyers to watch out, and for William Jewell to get started if they want to run their offense and run the game in the manner they wish to.
Yeah, that's huge. For a player to get 5 minutes of rest a game, you're playing nonstop. Obviously, halftime, there's your little break and your little 30-second timeouts or immediate timeouts. But when you look at a player that's sitting on the bench for only 5 minutes, it's mental strength. It's a lot of communication with the team. You have to know each player if you're playing that long, because you're playing with almost the entire team. So that's huge when we're talking about that stuff. So defensively for William Jewell, he would be their leader with that. And leading the team and communicating with the team and trying to lead them to victory and lead them strong on and off the court.
Yeah, so another key for William Jewell is obviously going to be limiting turnovers. We talked a lot about the Lewis Flyers defense and how important it is to this team and how much it is their brand of basketball and how much it is how they play the game. So William Jewell is going to need to limit turnovers. They average about 12.7 per game while only producing a little over 10 per game. So limiting those turnovers is going to be a key factor for William Jewell if they want to stay in this game and stay on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, we talk about turnovers. Most of those come from ball control, and when the game gets moving, the game gets hot. You tend to, you want to keep moving faster. You want to get the ball moving. But that you can slow that down by controlling the ball. Wait a little bit, get the team under control. Fast breaks, you want to get, the more fast breaks you get, the more likely of a chance that you're going to get those turnovers that come to you. So being able to control those turnovers, control the ball, keep it moving forward is going to be a key factor for William Jewell this game.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to mention before we sign off is today is not just an ordinary day. We're playing for preemies, and I think, Tyler, you want to talk a little bit about what that means to Lewis and what that means to the men's basketball program.
Sure, thanks, Cody. Yeah, today is preemies game here at Lewis University. Our men's and women's head coach, Laura Smith and Dan Friend, they had a micro preemie, Ray. She was born very early. Spent about 100 days in the NICU, and you wouldn't even, if you saw her today, she's just running around the gym. So they have a table set outside right upstairs in Neil Carey, and you can also donate online at raystrong.org. And we would love for you to support them, and everybody's in purple, and every team here at Lewis is wearing purple today. So it's a great opportunity to donate to them. They're giving that to the Christmas time of the year to families who are spending that time in the NICU and those who are just leaving, and to give them a happy Christmas season this year.
Yeah, so obviously today a very special game for both teams, and look forward to a great game of basketball coming up. We'll have that for you right here on the Lewis University Television Network in just a couple minutes.
meal from Fabric.
So we've just had our national anthem. Lineups now being announced to the crowd. Mason Alexander, first Cardinal. Jordan Germain next. Grant Stubbs. Kobe McKinley. And there's Harry Shoyo, their 6'9" center from the Congo. Now lights are out for the Flyers.
And now, let's meet
Bo Frericks, the 6'1" junior from Cary Grove. Jameer Hill, 6'1" sophomore from Joliet West by way of Toledo. Terry Ford, 6' junior from Toledo, Ohio, but from Mineral Area Junior College. Jem Kurgman getting the start again tonight. Along with Davin Vanderheit, the 6'6" sophomore from Washington, Illinois. Talking about Jem a little bit ago. 6'8" sophomore from Bursa, Turkey, by way of Wisconsin Green Bag. And we have a couple of players from Turkey. Atakan Sankaya from Istanbul. Utku Kurtulis from Istanbul. And Kurgman from Bursa, Turkey. Now, Kurtulis, 6'9" sophomore, is another very good, very big man. But there's a chance we will probably redshirt him and save him from down the line. And off the air, Coach Trost has told me he might be the best of the bunch of those three big men from Turkey. So that's good for the future for our program, to say the least. On their side, Alexander, 6 foot, fifth-year senior. Stubbs,
Lewis University,
6'6"
your
junior.
academic journey is personalized to bring out your best.
senior.
In small classes with innovative
Jordan,
approaches and
6'2"
dedicated
junior.
professors, you'll be
Joyo,
welcomed into a caring
6'9",
community that equips you for
fifth-year
success in an
senior.
ever-changing world.
So we
Lewis
are
offers undergraduate
underway.
and
Jewell with the first possession. What a traveling violation right
Schedule
away.
an in-person or virtual appointment and imagine how you will impact your world for the better.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So Cardinals win the tip, but turn it over right away with a travel. So Flyers now with possession. And it's Terry Ford at the free throw line. Vanderheit hands it off. Hill now. Hill at the point and whistle off the ball. I think they're going to call Kirchman for an offensive foul with a push-off trying to get position. Yep. So his first. We're going to pick them up full court man-to-man press here. Full court man-to-man press for the Flyers. They look to get it in and do so. And everybody follows their man up court though. And here we go. Go left side with it. Nothing there yet. Now to the big man. The double team trap in the corner. They're in trouble and finally get it away to a teammate, but 6 on the shot clock. And traveling violation there. A little head fake travel, so a couple of travels early, and Flyers will get it. So Flyers now trying to get something going. So played a minute, no score yet. Jameer Hill, top of the key for 3. Off the back of the rim, no. Long rebound comes down to the Cardinals. They're on the run. Harry Shioyo has it up top. It's going to take a while for me to get used to that. Basically, I can't really even look at the name on paper because all that's going to do is confuse me because it doesn't look anything like Shioyo. 9 on their shot clock. They have it high left. Go into the paint. Off the fingertips. Turnover. Flyers get it as it went off of Stubbs. Lewis into the front. Outside jumper. Hill. Good. Mid-range from the left side. Jameer Hill gets us on the board with a 2-0 lead. High left of the arc. It's McKinley. High right side, Stubbs. They'll launch a 3 and hit that. So Jordan Germain hits the tray. And they get their first early lead here at 3-2. Hill right side. Goes all the way down the left side of the lane. Finds Frerich's left corner. Bo left wing. Couple of dribbles and a little bump foul before any shot there. And Flyers will inbound again.
Cardinals foul number 12, Mason Alexander, his first, team's first. It's Flyers basketball.
Flyers will bring it in. Side court left. And it's Hill. All the way under the basket, reverse layup, good. Pretty move. Oh, actually, that was Terry Ford, sorry. One is 22, one is 12.
Lewis University Athletics is brought to you by the Holiday Inn and Suites Bolingbrook at Route 53 and I-55. Proudly serving the Bolingbrook Romeoville area just minutes from Lewis University. The hotel recently renovated offers plenty of your upcoming events. 100.
Now Lewis in the front. That's Ford. Kirchman. Back outside, Ford. Under the basket. Vanderheit. Now Hill. Lost the handle. Kirchman. Shot clock down to 2. We force up a shot. I think we're going to get bailed out with a foul call, though.
Your tickets for any ticketed Flyer event.
Flyers are going to go to the line. We got hit on the arm.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
Flyers' Jameer Hill will be at the line. Late on the shot clock. Got hit on the arm. Again, on the radio side, being affected by some audio problems again today, just like Thursday. Free throw is good. Sorry about that. And again, since we have more than a month before our next broadcast, we'll sort it out. But I think it's a problem with our laptop and the way our software interacts.
Tasty Waffle in Romeoville is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. Family owned and operated since 2006, the Tasty Waffle is open from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily, offering some of the best breakfast and lunch fare in the region. Their large breakfast menu features
offensive foul. Flyers will get it right back.
for lunch, stop by the Tasty Waffle located at 632 South Weber Road or give them a call at 815-439-8151.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So another turnover for the Cardinals. Flyers with it. Kirchman down low right, banks it up and in. Kirchman with a big bucket. That's nice to see. The Flyers up 3. And again, the more we can play with AK on the bench, he missed a couple games early with injury. The better off we're going to be, the more rest he's going to get. They go into the paint, little floater from 8, no, rebound Vanderhyde. That's why we're going to need Kirchman, no question about it. Kirchman has it high left. A little backdoor bounce pass. Ford, reverse layup too strong, rebound comes down, and Cardinals the other way. I mentioned it during the women's game. It's always something. Drive low right, put up a shot, tough one and in. Good bucket there for McKinley. We used to have problems in the old days with our phone line cutting out. We go to the new technology with internet and, laptop, and then that cuts out on us today a couple times already. Drive right side for Frericks. Swing it around. High left side. Ford for 3, good! Terry Ford hits the tray. 11-7 Flyers. So Flyers by 4 early. Front court. Come the Cards. They have it high left side. They're still having a tough time getting into the flow here, and they've had some early turnovers, and Flyers some good aggressive defense here. But Ford going to be called for a holding foul on the defensive end. And we're going to get an immediate timeout. Well, we'll keep it here, since we've already had some other commercials because of our audio cutting out on the radio side. I do want to mention the Ray Strong Foundation here today. So if you're in the area or in the building, come upstairs and support the Strong Foundation. Of course, it's run by our volleyball coaches, Laura Lee Smith and Dan Friend. It's all about their young daughter, Ray, who was a preemie, who was born at less than 2 pounds. And yeah, they call it what, micro preemies? Yeah, so basically the Ray Strong Foundation raises money to help support the nurses, the ICUs, and all of that. And it's a great thing. And I have a little bracelet now, and little Ray came by and said hi to me. She's doing great, but it's a very worthy cause. They've got all sorts of apparel and all sorts of things. You could just donate money straight away if you'd like. Or you can go to raystrong.org. That's R-A-E, Ray. Raystrong, all one word, raystrong.org for more information or to help them out. All right, so we're in play now. They go left side, ball knocked around and out of bounds. They turn it over again. But that's good defense creating these turnovers here early for the Flyers. Hassled that pass, and it was deflected out of bounds. So good defensive effort here early on for Lewis U. They confront offensively with the 4-point lead. AK is on the floor now. He'll drive, Bill go all the way, left side layup, no in traffic. He went hard to the ground, no foul, and back the other way come the Cards. Left side for 3, no good. Rebound on the offensive side, and then McKinley came down with it in the paint, but there were 3 white jerseys around him. Had nowhere to go and stumbled and fell and traveled. So Flyers get it back. Well, that's a ton of turnovers here early. We have played 6 minutes, and that is 6 early turnovers for Jewell. Right side, AK. Kirchman stays out there, so both big men on the floor at the same time. 15-foot jumper, good! Bo Frericks. So nice start for Lewis. In all phases, playing really good defense. So far, the offense clicking pretty well. They go low left. Working against Kirchman. The yo-yo had it stolen away. Kirch got a hand on it. Lead pass to Ford, around and out. Rebound out of bounds to the Cardinals. Again, good defense, though. We just couldn't convert at the other end.
For William Jewell, Isaac Patterson is in.
Flyers make a substitution. Colin Kenny in at a guard spot. Good three-point shooter. So both Frericks and Kenny, who can shoot it from deep, on the floor at the same time. So it's a small lineup, really. 3 guards. And then the 2 big men, but it's basically 3 perimeter players in a sense. With the 2 big men. There's no real small forward, so to speak, on the floor. Have it at the free throw line. 6 on their shot clock. Running 14-footer, banked around and in. Tough shot there. Jordan Germain gets that to go. It's basically, as we drive right, we have 3 shooting guards on the floor is what I was trying to say. There's not really a point guard. There's 3 shooting guards and then the 2 forwards. Drive middle. Frericks in the paint, kicks it outside. 7 on the shot clock. Hill at the point with 4 on the shot clock. 15-footer to beat the shot clock. No. Rebound comes down, and I think they're going to call a rebound foul on the Flyers. That's Kenny going to pick up that whistle. First time we're going to see Vlade Zernic into the game. He has really played well for us. So nice to see Vlade in the game. The 6'6" senior from Greendale, Wisconsin. 13-9 Flyers, 12:15 to go in the half. Talk to our men's assistant coach Nick Rocco at half. Long jumper there won't go. Zernic the rebound. Flyers on the move, and Kenny. Again, one of our newcomers. We've got a bunch of them. Underneath, and shot blocked. We get a rebound. No, that won't go, and the rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Cardinals wanted AK for hanging on the rim. He tried to dunk it. The shot got blocked, but he was hanging there so he didn't fall on his head, which is why that wasn't called. They missed his shot. Flyers back the other way. Kenny, by the way, transfer in, a 6'1" junior for us from Michigan City, Indiana. Went to Furman, and now a Flyer. Left side, AK baseline, attacks, kicks it back out. Kenny for a right wing 3, no good. Rebound Cardinals. Keep that 13-9 advantage. They'll take an NBA 3 way up top. Missed that long, but get the long offensive rebound. Shot missed by Alexander, but they keep it alive. Go free throw line with it. Now left corner for 3. That's no good, and Flyers haul that one in. Missed there from Alexander, and Flyers in the front. Anthony Sales Jr. on the floor to guard spot now. In place of Frericks. Sales for 3 high left, no good. Rebound tipped around and out of bounds to the Flyers. And immediate timeout. 10:41 for the half. Flyers lead 13-9. Back in a minute on WJOL.
Fat Ricky's is the perfect. Pastas like their famous Papa Rich's casserole, homemade Italian. With convenient locations in Plainfield, Romeoville, and Tinley Park, Fat Ricky's has the southwest suburbs covered for day. And every day for yourself why Fat Ricky's is voted Chicago's best deep dish pizza. For all of your family's holiday catering needs, you better make it Fat Ricky's. Like Fat Ricky's on Facebook or Instagram for weekly deals and specials. And visit Fat Ricky's new website at fatricky's.com for easy online takeout and delivery, ordering from all 3 convenient locations in Plainfield, Tinley Park, and their new state-of-the-art Romeoville facility located off Route 53 on Independence Boulevard in Romeoville.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So Flyers up 13-9. By the way, we're here, of course, on 1340 WJOL, audio at WJOL.com, and also providing the audio for the audio-video stream for the league website, so you can go to GLVCSN.
At Lewis University, your academic journey is personalized to bring out your best in small classes with innovative
Flyers have it
approaches.
on the inbounds. That's Terry Ford. Underneath is Zernich. Zernich, not on the shot clock. Kenny. Drive left side off the glass and in for Kenny. A nice move for Colin Kenny.
To schedule an in-person or virtual appointment and imagine how you will impact your world for the better.
Start the new year with some great Lewis Flyers gear. Shop LewisFlyers.com store has over 1,300 items to choose from. Items include apparel representing all Flyers teams, as well as fashion, home, and business accessories and novelties. The store will also feature regular promotions throughout the school year and around special events.
Terry Ford had his shot
Choose
blocked.
from great brands like Adidas, Under Armour, Champion,
Sales.
and more today.
Lewis University basketball
AK.
on 1340 WJOL.
Adekon Sankaya down low left, had his shot blocked. Cardinals take it the other way. Under the basket, reverse layup, good, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Jewell. Excuse me. The cough button's too far away. Sorry. Both teams traded baskets there. Jewell gets another one to go and draw the foul. So at the line will be McKinley. On the way, and good there. So all of a sudden, Flyer lead 15-14. And Lewis comes front. Vanderheit high left to Kenny. Now Anthony Sales. Quick ball movement, right side to Ford. He'll drive right, go into the basket and stop. Shot clock to 8. Kenny lost the handle, gets it back. Shot clock to 3. Sales will launch an NBA 3 that's blocked. And shot clock violation. Again, sorry about our audio problems. We'll definitely have a new laptop by our next broadcast in the middle of January. I'm saying on the women's game, I used to have to worry about the phone line. Now I'm worrying about an internet connection or a laptop. It's always something. Right side. Nothing there. So back up top to Alexander. He'll kick it left wing. They'll launch a 3 that way and hit it. Jordan Germain hits the tray, and Cardinals now have a lead of 17-15. Run that weave to Kenny, up top to Sales. Sales, Kenny, low left, Kirchman. AK on the bench for now. Jem with it. Nice job. Little move to lose his defender. And he got open for a 2-footer and put it in. So 17 all time. Good defense to stop the drive of Alexander. Now he'll restart. And we get a whistle off the ball and a defensive hold on Lewis. Kirchman picks up his second foul. Frericks and Hill will come back in. And we'll have a timeout. Again, we'll keep it here. Give you some of the numbers. Early on, Jewell is at 47% from the field. The Flyers are only at 35%, but it's a 17-all tie. And both teams only 1 of 5 from three-point land. So that's not the story. Rebounds, Jewell has 12 to the Flyers' 8. Again, it's 7 Jewell turnovers to just 1 for Lewis. Second chance points, 2 apiece. So not terribly pretty at this point for either side. Jewell Has 7 right now for Jermaine, 5 for McKinley, 2 for Wingert, and 2 for Shioyo. For Lewis, spread it around. 5 for Ford, 4 apiece for Hill and Kirchman. And 2 for Frericks, 2 as well for Kenny. So 17 all. And we'll hear from Coach Rocco on the radio side at halftime. Talk more about the newcomers on this team. Inbounds will be under the basket to the right side. Zernich will check in for the Flyers at the next opportunity, but as we said, Hill and Frericks bet out there for now. Also with Vanderheit, Kirchman, and Ford. They go high right side with it. That's McKinley. Shot clock down to 6. We have played a really good team defense. They've had to fight for every shot. A fadeaway from 3 is good in the corner, plus a foul. So that couldn't have worked out any better for William Jewell. Jameer Hill picks up the foul. Caleb Becker had come into the game. Excuse me, that's not Becker. That's Alexander. That's not 2. That's 12. Mason Alexander to beat the buzzer. Just a fadeaway 3 from the corner. Plus, he got hit on the arm and it went in, and now completes the 4-point play. How about that? Now I'm up here on the balcony again this year. Down low left is Ford. Ball knocked away, stolen. That's a turnover. 20-17, Jewell leads. 7:20 for the half, plus they have possession. You know, for the first 17 of my 20 years here, I was down at the scorer's table broadcasting. We get a reach-in foul before any shot. But thanks to COVID, they put me up on the balcony to get me away from everybody because I couldn't broadcast with a mask on, obviously. And I've actually really liked it up here. So we're staying up here on the balcony as the free throw is good. That's number 22, Isaac Patterson, sophomore from Overland Park, Kansas. Free throw is good there. Hit the front of the iron and curled over and in. So, because you have really good sight lines from up here for some things, but not for everything. I mean, it's nice that I'm not at floor level, because from where I was at the right side of the scorer's table, if the visiting coach or an official stood in front of me, I couldn't see anything. So I don't have that problem now. It's easier to see the defensive setups from up top. 7 on our shot clock. Fadeaway left wing jumper, good. Jameer Hill. He'll take a 12-footer and hit it. Flyers back within 22-19. They'll go back up top. Now left baseline. Good defense by Zernich. And Shioyo has to give it up. Now they go back outside again. 10 on their shot clock. Now high left. Again, really good team D by Lewis. Alexander left baseline. 3 on the shot clock. Launch a desperation NBA 3 that's no good. Shot clock violation. Flyers get it back. But some angles from up here where if the player is not facing, at me or away from me, if they're only from the side view, especially this early in the season where I don't necessarily recognize everybody from sight, if I only see one number, that's why I'm getting a couple players wrong. I'll only see from the side one number of their jersey. Flyers now with 8 on their shot clock. Right side, Hill splits a double team, goes all the way, banks it up and in. Tough bucket, Jameer Hill. 1-point lead and the ball for Jewell, and they rattle in a 3. Patterson beat everybody down. They didn't even set anything up. He just got the pass and cranked a tray and hit it. They're back up 25-21. Ford for 3 left side. Did the same thing on our side. We didn't really set anything up, but he missed it off the glass. They come down in a hurry. Ball knocked around out of bounds to Jewell off the foot of Bo Frericks.
Substitution as Grant Stubbs returns to the lineup for Kobe McKinley.
So they are 9 of 18, 50%. Flyers 9 of 23. They go left corner with it. We trap in the corner and steal it. Zernich stripped it away. Took it away from Alexander on a double team in the corner. 5 minutes for the half. Hill, right side, tough shot, banked it up, and it wedges between the rim and the backboard and stayed there. That's a jump ball. An arrow goes to the opposition. Let's see, that's going to be Anthony Sales back in for us.
So many
We're gonna
options
give it
for
to
your
us, so
college
Flyer
sports
ball.
entertainment.
Okay.
Who do you
Flyers
choose?
possession.
Choose the Lewis University Fly.
Hill won't shoot it. Vanderheit will shoot a 3 up top, rattle in and out. Rebound.
Choose the local D2
To the
team.
opposition.
Choose the Flyers, the other game in town. For more information, visit
Go right side, launch a quick 3. Hit it.
Lewis University
Stubbs.
basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So 30-second timeout for the Flyers as a 3-pointer means back-to-back threes for them from Patterson and Stubbs after our missed tray. And just like that, it's 28-21, and the Flyers find themselves down 7. So Coach Trost getting the troops together. Now, we've had some, good effort on the defensive end. But if they're settling for threes and hitting them, well, then you've got to guard that area as well. And you got to start hitting your shots. Again, it's 53% overall now at 10 of 19 for Jewell, while the Flyers just 9 of 25, 36% shooting. So they got to figure it out and get in a flow offensively, which they have not been in yet. 2-3 zone for Jewell. Our right side is Sales. Zernich. Hill. Shot rejected by Shioyo. Here come the Cardinals. Drive middle. Dish. Shioyo blocked from behind, but it went in anyway. Bo Frericks got a hand on it, but it still had enough momentum to go off the glass and in anyway. We're down 9. 30-21. Vanderheit high left. We talked about before the game what a good team this was. And their record doesn't really reflect it, but they're playing awfully well right now. They get a foul as Frericks knocked to the ground. Well, they're winning the rebound battle 15-9. They're winning the shooting percentage battle for sure. The only thing they're not winning is the turnover battle. That's one thing keeping this Flyer team even remotely in this game. It's 9-2 turnovers. And we lead points off of turnovers 8-2. Despite that, it's still 30-21. Flyers down 9 with 3:38 to go here in the half. It's immediate timeout, but we'll keep it here. Our women won game 1 here tonight. By national rankings, Northwest Missouri State, #1 in the nation at the moment. As far as teams you might be familiar with, Hillsdale of Michigan's number 10 on the men's side. Indy, from our league, 20th in the nation. In the coaches poll we're talking about. That was the first poll of the year for them. But Indy certainly the team from our league to watch out for, at least here in the early going. Again, they just played Indy and lost to them 72-56. And as good as this team is, that tells you how good Indy is. The 72-56 was that score. There we go. Flyers have it. Hill. Looking for Zernich, finds him low right. Turns, spins, banks it up and in. So Vlade Zernich gets a big bucket. We're back within 7. Well, the interesting thing is we've gone small. Both big men are out of the game. Kirchman and AK are on the bench. Our only real post player, in a sense, is Vlade, and he's a small post player, really, in the grand scheme of things. Trying to find a right matchup here to get us going. Probably to help guard that three-point shot. They drive the lane and missed that. Rebound, Chioyo back up and in. Well, they're up 9 inside 3 minutes for the half. Jameer Hill, high right. Zernich gets it back, Hill. Go low right side, Vanderheit. Skip pass, Sales. He'll go baseline. Flip it up for Bo Frerichs to take a 3. Well, they're going to say that he traveled before the shot. I didn't think he traveled. I thought he had kept his dribble, but so be it. That's a shame. Needed that 3. Didn't get it. So they're up 9 with the ball. They go up top with it. Now right wing. Alexander lobs to Chioyo. Puts it off the backboard and in. Whew. They're up 11. 2:08 to go. Jameer Hill. Frerichs, little floater from 12. Good. Bo Frerichs. 34-25. Inside 2 minutes for the half. We put a little token pressure on. They come front anyway. Jermaine. Now Alexander. Thought about a 3 at the point, didn't take it. Now he'll take a little tough 14-footer, no. A tip, no. And Flyers back the other way. Hill all the way, lays it up. Oh, Chioyo rejects it into the hands of a teammate. Boy, his length under the basket really, really helps them. He is listed at 6'9", but he's got the Scottie Pippen wingspan. They'll put a basket in under the hoop as well there. And he is a force around the hoop, to say the least. We're down 11, a minute to go in the half. Vanderheit right side. Now Frerichs. Bo backs his way in, fade away from 10, curls in. Well, Bo taking over on the offensive end with a couple of big hoops. 36-27. 35 seconds for the half, and they're going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout just because they want to diagram this last play of the half and not waste this opportunity. So interestingly, you know, Sankaya has not played very much, 5 minutes. And I told you, he was the best player on the floor on Thursday. He had a great game. But he was 0 for 5 in his 5 minutes. So he has not played much lately after that. And we're looking for the hot hand. You know, Jameer Hill, 3 out of 8. The guys right now, Kirchman, 2 out of 2. Frerichs, 3 out of 3. And even Jem hasn't played in a bit as we went to the smaller lineup. Again for Jewell, Chioyo with 8. Jermaine with 7. Stubbs, McKinley, and Patterson all with 5. 8 for Hill to lead us, 6 for Frerichs, 5 for Ford. They go low right with it. Good defense by Sales, so they have to go back up top again. Shot clock to 5. That's an offensive foul, a push off to get some shooting room against Frerick. So Flyers will have it. And we'll have 15 seconds to go in the half here. So Jameer Hill will walk it up. Now there's 10 seconds. Jameer, high left side. Vanderheit for three. He was open, missed it. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals, and that'll be the half.
Join the Flyer Athletics Fund
37.
today and make a difference in the lives of Lewis University Athletic student-athletes.
For
the Flyer
William Jewell.
Athletics Fund provides annual academic and athletic support for teams at Lewis University. Your generous support. LewisFlyers.com. Click on Inside Athletics and then Tickets, and select the game you would like to attend. It's the best way to secure your tickets for any ticketed Flyer event.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So halftime here at Lewis. The Flyers down 36-27 at the break. Not the prettiest first half, frankly. Now, Flyers were not all that pretty on Thursday, but they took care of business and got a W. This one, they're going to need to clean it up in a hurry, or this one's going to get away from them. It's been a very nice first half for William Jewell. Again, Chioyo with 8, Jermaine with 7, 5 for Patterson, McKinley, and Stubbs, 4 for Alexander. For Lewis, it is 8 for Hill, 6 for Frericks, 5 for Ford, 4 for Kirchman, 2 apiece for Kenny and Zernich. Again, the individual numbers there, but the team stats, 54% from the field for Jewell, 4 of 9 from 3. The Flyers, 39% overall. Lewis is just 1 of 8 from three-point land. That's 12.5%. And Jewell crushing us on the boards, 19-10. Again, the only good number for us is turnovers. 10-3. Jewell has 10 turnovers to just 3 for Lewis, but Flyers still losing it, 36-27. Now, talk to Nick Rocco before the game, our assistant basketball coach. Talk more about all the new guys. Again, basically 8 new guys on our team this year. And so let's talk to Nick more about the newcomers.
All right, well, I thought I would take some time just talk a little bit more about this team because unlike the women's team, where it's the exact same squad, basically. There's a lot of new faces. For the last couple of years, you've had turnover on the men's side, and and you're the guy out there, going to the gyms and things. I just wanted to talk about, this big new group.
I think that's the nature of the beast more so now in this current era of college basketball. You're going to have guys, and in this program, we've had a good handful of guys develop, get better, have an opportunity. Some at a bigger Division I level, and when that's the case, you always have to try and bring more guys in than normal, and sometimes it's a good thing. In the long run, as they can learn, develop, learn our way, get to know our culture, and it could be a disadvantage at the start of a season because it's a new culture, it's a new system, it's a new way of doing things, and new egos and personalities, and it kind of has to all mesh. Ideally sooner than later.
Well, because for a long time, Scott's thing was get him out of high school, and we would always talk about, this team we're playing tonight has 10 transfers from D1s and JUCOs, and our guys have been here since they were 18 or whatever. Well, like you said, that's not the nature of the beast anymore.
No, it's kind of flipped a little bit, and maybe some so is because of the times and the way recruiting is and the transfer portal. And then I think, too, good basketball players, whether they're high school kids or prep school kids or overseas kids or transfer kids, good basketball players are good basketball players. And I think it's important for high school kids to understand that you may be your best player on your team, you may be the best player in your conference, but there's different levels of competition, and you're younger, you're less physically mature, and sometimes there's other players outside of the state. And my message is to all our guys, you know, there may be thousands of guards at your same height and position, but what are the intangibles that set you apart from other thousands of guards? And that's just hard work, dedication, commitment to get better, the ability to be coached. So we kind of look for, you know, we would like to keep really good local high school players in Lewis, and we understand there's variables that aren't always going to bring those kids here. So we just try and keep a larger cast, I guess you can say now, outside the state, and try and bring the best student athletes for Lewis that we can.
Yeah. How'd you get Jameer to come back home?
Jameer, we recruited out of high school when he was at Joliet West,
When you need a physician,
and he's coached by a great high school coach.
Loyola. Because Loyola Medicine offers convenient local access to world-class care. Loyola University Medical Center has 22 locations of care in the west, northwest, and southwest suburbs. We offer the latest in innovation, skill, and technology, yet provide compassionate, individualized care. For a Loyola physician near you, call 888.
Fans, whether you're looking for a local getaway of welcoming friends and family to town for a short or extended stay, make sure to check out the Home to Suites by Hilton in Joliet, a proud hotel partner of Flyer Athletics. The Home to Suites by Hilton in Joliet offers gorgeous studio suites, equipped with a kitchen and full-size refrigerator. A daily free breakfast truly sets the Home to Suites by Hilton Joliet apart from the competition. Book your stay today. Give them a call at 815-727-3310 or visit them online at hilton.com.
Windy City Limousine is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. We have every type of vehicle from sedans and hybrids to 55-passenger motor coaches, including SUVs, limousines, executive vans, luxury minibuses, and party buses. You cannot beat Windy City's competitive rates and first. Find out why customers throughout the area and around the country are choosing Windy City Limousine for their car and bus services. Call 847-916-9300 or visit windycitylimos.com today.
Flyer fans, the Donut Shop in Lockport is the perfect spot to indulge in the area's finest sweet treats. Located at 1143 East 9th Street in Lockport, as well as their new location at 23836 West 135th Street in Plainfield. The Donut Shop offers 28 varieties of freshly made donuts, as well as a full assortment of specialty donuts. Lewis students and staff will receive 10% off any order with valid ID at either Lockport or Plainfield locations. The Donut Shop, a proud sponsor of Flyer Athletics.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
Well, we cut out again. Let's get back to the conversation with Coach Rago, talking about getting Jameer Hill back here to come home.
Really looks out for his players. And when he decided to go to Toledo, we completely understand. Toledo's a great program. And then when we heard that he was not staying at Toledo, we immediately used our,
because you're not dumb.
Yeah, we used our network and got in there real quick and made sure he stayed home.
And how's it been for him so far?
I think it's great. It's an adjustment for any new player, high school to college, transfer to another college, just a new way of doing things, and school is different. And I think Jameer has adjusted well from the start of the school year, and he's a great kid, and he's very introspective, and credit to his high school coach. He's a kid that looks inward, knows his deficiencies, and really attacks those, and he's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Because there's a lot on him right now, because you need him to be good.
Yeah, Jameer's going to be one of the main guys on a scouting report. He's going to be first or second option, and when that happens, there's a lot more responsibility that falls on a type of player like that to do the intangibles, to bust their butt, to get other guys involved. And I think that's got to come with the expansion of his game. And I think he's in a new role in a college player. He maybe didn't get that role at Toledo. And it's new for him. And I think as coaches we have to understand it's new for these guys. It's a new way of doing things and a new role, and they have to grow into that role. And you can't expect a final recipe, so to speak, right 4 or 5 games into the season.
Talk about some other new guys.
I think Jem Kerseman from UW Green Bay by way of Turkey has a lot of potential. And again, it's a new role for Jem. Work ethic is something that we need from Jem. And I think a lot of these players, not just Jem, but Trishawn.
Lewis Flyers basketball is brought to you by Taco Heaven, located just over the bridge at 1001 South State Street in downtown Lockport. Taco Heaven offers dine in or give them a call at 815-660-6146.
Terry is new.
Looking for a great
It's a
spot to
different
unwind
way.
before that game? Nick and Ivy Brewing is the perfect. Enjoy the best craft beer in the area. Whether you have a taste for a lager, IPA, ale, or anything in between, Nick and Ivy has the offering in their tap room. Located just over the bridge at 1026 South State Street in downtown Lockport. Nick and Ivy Brewing offer over 10 locally crafted beers nightly as well as live music. Visit them online at nickivybrewing.com or give them a call at 815-524-4857. Nick and Ivy Brewing, a proud sponsor of Flyer Athletics.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
I want to say demand. I think demand is a negative connotation, but requirement for how hard you have to work, your commitment level. If you want to be a high-end player, it's going to require you to commit yourself and the time it takes to do that. And I think a lot of players, our new guys and probably new guys at other places, don't understand the commitment. And I think today's day and age, I don't want to say negative, but I think social media really kind of jades the reality of what it takes to be a good player. And that's kind of a balancing act I think we've had to deal with too with new players year after year in groups of 5 or 6. You kind of deal with that end and recruiting as well. So it's a balancing act.
Well, and that's why I think for Jem, it's nice to have AK here because, my goodness, talk about it, a heck of an example in every way, AK.
Yeah, AK's been great for Jem. Again, a Turkey connection. They can bond with each other. AK's been here for 3 years. AK knows the expectations. His work ethic to start the season has been great. And I think it's as long as, again, a player, in specific Jem, can be introspective and see, okay, well, my way may not be getting me the success that I thought I would have. Okay, let's see these other guys. What's bringing their success? Okay, this guy's in the gym extra. This guy's getting 500 more extra shots a game or week. This guy now is reaping the benefits at practice and getting more reps. More reps bring higher IQ and confidence and game-type reps. It's just, it kind of all goes hand in hand. Players have to understand that.
Yep. You mentioned Terry. Terry Ford's another guy who's going to be important for us right from the jump.
Yeah, he's a great teammate. We really need Terry to push the pace and be that dynamic point guard and draw defenses in and kick it out. And I think, again, it's new for Terry. It's a new role for Terry. And we ask a lot of our point guards in a guard-oriented type system. And our guards have freedom. So it's important for our guards to understand we ask you to be aggressive. We ask you to be smart decision makers. And make the right play and have to be offensively dynamic. We think Terry can be that.
We're serving
we
up
just
homemade
need Terry
American classic
to vocalize a little more
prices
and
all
bring that energy
chicken
to a
tenders
team
and country
that
fried steak.
every good team needs.
Every
from their
visit
point
starts with a free croissant.
Well, and the other thing, too, is the last couple of years.
A Remington at Cheddar's on Remington Boulevard.
If you're family or cosmetic dentist, look no. Valley View Dental is a proud Lewis University athletic sponsor and is celebrating over 19 years in the Romeoville area. Using today's latest technology, Valley View Dental can create results that change how you look and feel about your smile. Dentistry has never been so fast, efficient, and painless. Procedures like Invisalign and Inning. The Valley View will ensure you're comfortable there. Call 815-372-0100 for an appointment or smile makeover consultation, and go Flyers.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
Well, we had bad luck with that interview. We just couldn't get through that darn thing. Sorry about that. And we'll just cut that off now because it's time to start the second half. Well, if we can just get through this second half without the audio on the radio side cutting out 7 more times, I know I'd appreciate it. We can't get that new laptop here quick
Lewis
enough.
University Athletics is brought to you by the Holiday Inn and Suites Bolingbrook at Route 53 and I-55. Proudly served. Lounge. Remodeled, comfortable hotel with friendly service. It's the perfect place to kick back, relax, and be yourself. Information about the hotel is available at BolingbrookHolidayInn.com.
Strike and Spare 2 is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. Sign up for one of our many leagues or just stop by for some great fun. Located in Lockport, Strike and Spare offers something for bowlers of all ages and skill levels. We have great food and drink and also a large banquet room available for your next birthday party, fundraiser, or special event. Search Strike and Spare 2 to find us on Facebook. And check out our special offers and upcoming
Cardinals
events.
with it.
Go Flyers!
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So as we start the second half, Cardinals with possession going left to right in front of us. They're in the black, Flyers in the white. And right away they get it to Stubbs down low, puts it up and in. He gets fouled. Chance for a 3-point play. So already 38-27. Let's see if they make it a 12-point lead. And yes, it curls in. So Cardinals up a dozen here in the opening 30 seconds of the second half. Flyers with it. And we go right side. Kirchman back on the floor to start this half. AK's on the bench. Basically same starting five that began the game. Up top, Frericks. Need to get him going from three-point land. Well, need to find someone hit some shots. Underneath Kirchman. Banks it up and in. Nice little over-the-head three-footer for Kirchman over his defender. Arched it up and over. They're at 55% on the day. Flyers at 40% overall. Standing dribble up top. Now sliding to the right there. Jermaine. Chioyo working against Kirchman. And good job by Jem to make him give it up. Now right side Jermaine again. Jermaine fade away from 18 right side. No. It beat the shot clock, but when it hit the iron, it's Flyer rebound. Here they come, Frericks. He'll go right side. Ball knocked away from him, but he hangs on to it. Go right side, Frericks. Low right, Kirchman on the baseline. Turns, spins against Chioyo. Under the basket, and he ran out of room. Yeah. Problem was he picked up his dribble, didn't realize he was directly under the basket, didn't have an angle. Tried to slide to get an angle and travel. So 10-point lead in the ball for Jewell. And they go right side with it. Not much there for McKinley. And I think they're going to call a hold on Vanderheit under the basket. Yep. So he's got two. And they'll bring it in under the basket to the right side. Alexander to do the honors. Lob it up top. Now right corner, Alexander as he gets it back. Now back up McKinley again. They'll launch a three high right of the arc and hit that. Stubbs. Well, they're 5 out of 10 from three. Flyers are 1 out of 8. And this could get away from us as we find something to do offensively to get some points on the board. Left corner, Jameer Hill. He'll take the open mid-range jumper, ring it out. Offensive rebound, Vanderheit. Back up, Frericks. He'll drive, lean, throw it up. No, a foul. And oh, they're going to say jump ball. They're going to say hand on top of the ball. Flyers get it on the arrow, but we were complaining about a foul that didn't come. I think Kirchman was the one. And the official saying, no, relax. We'll bring it in baseline left. 15 on the shot clock. And way up top, Frericks. Left side, Ford. Ford into the lane, goes all the way, scooping layup. Good, pretty move, Terry Ford. Well, needed that. And we're going to need a whole bunch more of it. It's 17 minutes to play, 42-31. Jewell up 11. They go left wing. Alexander at the point. Ford all over him. Stubbs takes the three high left, misses everything. We get the rebound and come back the other way. Frericks left corner, Ford. Ford to the free throw line, and a bump foul off the ball, I think, on Shioyo, working against Kirchman. Sales in, Hill out. Lob it up top, Vanderheit. Kirchman, went a little weave. Frericks for three up top, missed it. Rebound comes down Shioyo, and then Ford tried to knock it away from him and picks up a foul. He's got three now, and that's huge. Can't really afford to have him on the bench for a long. Well, they've got Stubbs with 11 now to lead them. Jermaine and Shioyo with 8. We've got Austin Boucher in now at a guard spot. Ford will come out with those 3 fouls. On our side, 8 for Hill, 7 for Ford. Frericks and Kirchman 6 apiece. Three-pointer, no, but a foul, and 3 coming for Jermaine. Bo Frericks didn't think he got him on the arm. The official says, yes, you did, and it's 3 shots coming. Yeah, it's Hill 3 out of 9 today. Ford 3 out of 7. Vanderheit and Sales each 0 for 2. Sankaya 0 for 5. So the lid is on for quite a few of us. First free throw good. Got to find a hot hand somewhere. Time's a wasting. 16:20 to go. They're up 43-31 and 44-31. And one more coming. And there it is. Got that one as well. So Flyers have some work to do, to say the least. 45-31. Boucher, right side. He'll penetrate. Slide, go all the way, lay it up too strong. Rebound comes down to Jewell. Boy, the lid stays on. Left side, penetration, little floater in the lane, no, but a foul, and 2 shots for Jermaine, who got knocked to the ground. And that's the thing, with their misses, they create free throw opportunities. There's one and done, and don't draw fouls. Well, media timeout, we'll keep it here. We've had a whole lot of commercials played with our audio issues. 45-31. The lead for Jewell. Now, AK will check in. And I think we are going to see Utku Kurtulus for us as well. The sophomore from Istanbul. Now, we also have Bartosz Kapuska,
serving up homemade American classics at wallet-pleasing prices. Homemade pot pie, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and country fried steak. Every visit starts with a free croissant baked in-house and drizzled with house-made. Athletics. Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. Get a lot for not a lot. Visit Cheddar's on Remington Boulevard.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
I'll get a commercial in there anyway for the radio. So we do indeed have, first time to see Uku Kurtulis, 6'9", 245 from Turkey on the floor for us, along with AK. At the line, Jermaine. Free throw is good. And again, we do have a freshman, I was saying, Bartosz Kapuska, big 6'9" player from Poland who also has a really good future here, but we might try to redshirt him. Free throw good. And so their lead is 47-31. Boucher gives it up, Kurtulis. Now AK, along with Sales and Frericks on the floor. Low left, Kurtulis. Drives, spin, throws it up, blocked. Foul, no question about it. Shioyo got him on the arm, and right away, Kurtulis goes to the line. Now that's 3 on Shioyo. Yeah, that'd be nice if we could have him sit for a while. Javon Ferguson, 6'8", senior from Nassau in the Bahamas. We'll check in for him in a second. Kurtulis' free throw is no good. Off the back of the rim, he'll get one more. And that one is good. So 1 out of 2, and we're down 15. 15:36 to play. Long, long way to go. They go right corner, underneath. Get it there to Ferguson, and they're going to say offensive foul. Going to call that on Stubbs. That'll be his third now. Coach saying, no, you're coming out. Stubbs like, no, I don't want to come out. No. No, we're going to take you out. Boucher comes front. Drives right, and he gets bumped before any shot by Jermaine. Now, the only thing for the Flyers, personal foul starting to mount for Jewell. Stubbs with 3, Shioyo with 3, Jermaine with 2. Boucher right side. Goes under the basket. Oh, good dish to Kurtulis, who can't finish. And then there's a whistle down low. I don't think he got fouled again. I think this time by Ferguson. No, they're going to call that on McKinley. That'll be his first. Either way, Kurtulis at the stripe. And AK came over to him. And I think what his advice was, look, just dunk the thing. You're 6'9". Free throw good. You get close to the bucket, get aggressive, and jam it home. He's had a couple of near misses. He's drawn the fouls, but well, missed that one short. So 1 out of 2 there. 47-33 lead in the ball for Jewell. 15 minutes exactly to go. Dribble up top, Alexander. High left side, they get it. Go down low. Wingert can't get to the basket, so back outside again. And they're going to say Kurtulis a little too aggressive with the arm bar in the back. So they're going to call him for the foul. They'll bring it in baseline right. High right side, Jermaine. Bounce pass, baseline right side. Working into the lane. They lose the handle, but they get bailed out. Teammate caught that on the baseline, but now they just throw it up to beat a buzzer, and that's a long miss by Alexander, and Flyers come back the other way with Sankaya. Kurtulis backing his way in, turns, spins, banks that one up and in that time. Working against Ferguson. Kurtulis able to drop it home. Flyers back within a dozen. And now it's all about stops if you're the Flyers. Alexander comes to get it, right wing. Drive right side. Good job by Frericks to stop him. Now they double team. They're swinging around left. And that's going to be a reach-in foul, Anthony Sales, before any shot by McKinley. Over the limit now. That's his first, but you've got Kirchman with 3, Ford with 3.
At Lewis University, your academic journey is personalized to bring out your best in small.
The miss and Flyer rebound.
Majors. Learn more about our majors,
Boucher.
student life, admission, and financial aid.
Well away
and
from the
discover
basket.
your opportunity at Lewis University. Visit us at www.lewisu.edu to schedule
No
an
bonus
in-person
yet.
or virtual appointment and imagine how you will impact your world for the better.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
Flyers with it, down a dozen. For 3, AK missed it long. Rebound, Kurtulis. He got a hand on it, but it ends up in a black jersey, and Jewell the other way. Alexander gives way down the right side for a bucket and a foul for Wingert. Impressive move for Wingert, 6'9", redshirt freshman from Blue Springs, Missouri. And a long, lanky guy. They got a bunch of those, and he's another. AK comes out. Vanderheit back in. Free throw short. Rebound, offensive rebound. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's going to be, I think, a foul on Vanderheit. Yep, push foul under the basket. Team's 9th already. 9th team foul of the half, and there's 13-12 to go in the game. Yeesh. They're going to be in the super bonus for more than half of this half. Free throw is good. Wow, again, it's my 20th year here. I've had all 16 years with Coach Trost. Of course, the other with Coach Weitzel. I don't know in my 20 years if I've ever seen a game like this. I mean, we're spoiled. They've been so good for so long. And it's not like, we haven't lost or haven't played badly or whatever. 51-35 after the free throws. Vanderheit up top. Left side, Boucher. He'll attack. Bounce pass, Vanderheit. Kicked away, I believe. Yep. So we'll keep it. But this thing is just, I'm not even sure they're at the right word. I was going to say ugly, but we have had no rhythm on either side of the ball. We can't get any momentum on either side. Can't put the ball in the bucket. And again, I'm not, let's face it, Jewell gets a lot of credit for that, but wow. Sales left side. Up top, Frericks. Frericks to the free throw line. Looks, kicks it back out. Boucher, 3 on the shot clock. Desperation 3, no good. Kurtulis with a good long rebound to keep it alive. New clock. Vanderheit for 3 right wing, no good. And then a rebound foul, I believe, on Sales. Ay, ay, ay. But this is just, this is just something. I can guarantee you something else I've never said in my 20 years here. We are 1 for 12 from 3. I guarantee I've never said that. And that's not helping matters any. super bonus the rest of the way with 12:27 to go. And the free throw good. 52-35. Sales is out. Elijah Williams is in, 6'5" freshman from Lawrenceville, Georgia. He actually started out at Illinois State. Came here. And Kurtulis is out. Kirchman back in. Off the back of the Arnaud. Boucher the rebound. So we're down 52-35. Flyer ball with 12:20 to go. But fouls and missed shots and ragged play. Good fade. Boucher to Kirchman. Yes, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play. And at this point, you're just trying to get something going. Whether it pays off down the end is almost immaterial at this point. You just got to end this game feeling a little better about yourself. Jewell at 53% from the field. Flyers still just at 38%. And again, 1 out of 12 from long range. Kirchman free throw, good. Because we still have a ton of games to go this year. You got to figure something out, even if it doesn't pay off today. You got to figure out what went wrong today and do something about it in a hurry. They go down low left. And a little spin move travel. Kirchman defensively did a nice job to create the turnover against Ferguson to give him nowhere to go. Kenny in and Frericks comes out. And Boucher to bring it up. Drive right side. Dish baseline. Williams back out. Vanderheit for three. Missed it. Rebound comes down and a foul, I think, on the Flyers. I mean, aggressively going after the ball, you'll take that foul, but that's 2 more shots coming up for the opposition. Timeout, 11:46 to play. 52-38, Flyers are down. Back in a minute on the Flyers Network.
Be sure to check out the Home to Suites by Hilton in Joliet, a proud hotel partner of Flyer Athletics. The Home to Suites by Hilton in Joliet offers gorgeous studio suites, equipped with a kitchen and full-size refrigerator. A daily free breakfast truly sets the Home to Suites by Hilton Joliet apart from the competition. Book your stay today. Give them a call at 815-727-3310 or visit them online at hilton.com.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
.46 remains, 52-38. It is all William Jewell here today. Jermaine with 13, Stubbs with 11, Chioyo with 8 to lead them. They've spread the rebounds around beautifully. Free throw is good there by Robbie Henson, 6'2", 50-year senior from Liberty, Missouri. No good. Rebound comes down to the Flyers and Williams. Talk about a team effort on the glass. 5 rebounds, Alexander. 5 for Wingard. 4 apiece for McKinley and Chioyo. Vanderheit, shot blocked out of bounds, will keep it. Well, our leading rebounder is Zernich with 4, and he has played 11 minutes, which tells you how things have gone on the glass for the Lewis Flyers. Inbound to Vanderheit. Now Kenny, right side Williams. He'll go all the way in the towards the paint, I should say. His shot made it off the rim, not to the glass, what I started to say, and rebound the other way. Drive right, spin in the right corner. They'll take a three, miss it. Vanderheit the rebound, as that one did not go for Hansen. Vanderheit all the way, banked it up short. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Wow, the ball just will not go in. Whistle off the ball, I think a defensive hold. We are 1 out of 13 from 3. Jewell 5 out of 13. Flyers 34% overall, 16 of 47. While there, it's still 52%, 17 of 33. Plus, they have been at the stripe all day. Free throw, good. They are now 15 of 19 from the line. Lewis, 5 out of 7. Vanderheit is out. Marion Anderson, freshman from Rock Island, in for Lewis U now. Well, everybody getting a chance, and that's, for these younger guys, take advantage of your opportunity. Earn some playing time down the line. Left corner. We'll take it in the paint. Dish it to Kirchman. And put it up and in with the left hand. Kirchman. 10:30 to go. There's still a long way to go here. Flyers full court press, but still a 15-point Cardinal lead, 55-40. Flyer women did win today. This game, though, has been all Jewell here on the men's side. We trap up top. Ball passed to the wing. Scooping layup, no, but they're going to call that a block or a charge. And it was Marion Anderson who went to the ground. Ooh, I thought for sure that was going to be a charge, but they're going to shoot even more free throws. 10:06 to go. So Wingert. Free throw is good. They're going to make a line change. I think there's 4 or 5 new guys going to come in, including for the shooter, if he'll make this one or not. And good there, so he will come out. And Stubbs will come back in for him. Chioyo back in. Patterson in for them as well. Right side, Boucher. Kenny. Kenny has it right side. To the free throw line. Now backs his way in, puts up a little 6-footer. No, but Kirchman offensive rebound. Boucher for 3. Missed it. Rebound. Anderson keeps it alive. Triple team puts it up anyway. No, but draws the foul and goes to the line. Good aggressive play. Marion Anderson. I'll tell you what, this group playing hard, and that's all you can ask right now if you're Coach Trost. And Kirchman, who did not have a great game Thursday, he needed this. No matter what happens, like I was saying on the scoreboard, that's almost immaterial now. You got to get guys figuring it out, play hard, play together, and try to get some momentum going for the next one. And Kirchman needed this one, and he's looking good. Free throw rattled in for Marion Anderson. Jameer Hill will come in. And it'll be Kenny who comes out. First time we've seen Jameer in a while. Full court press. Again, it's a long way from over if the Flyers can make a little run, although it's still pretty comfortable at the moment, 57-41 for William Jewell. They come front. Drive, middle, stop, dish low left. We knock it away, but they'll retain. Although, it's going to end up being Flyer ball anyway. Because when it was knocked away, Jermaine tracked it down, but he tracked it down, and he tried not to fall out of bounds with it. And he hopped up and down on that foot, trying to stay in bounds, and traveled anyway. So Flyers with it. 9:15 to go. Down 16. Boucher hands it off to Hill. Anderson. Low right, Kirchman. Tried to get his man up in the air, couldn't. Puts up the shot anyway, and didn't have enough arc on it off the front of the iron and back the other way in a hurry. Fast break, throw it up, no, but that should be, there's going to be another block. Well, I thought we were going to, two different chances to get a charge, neither one did.
Flyer fans, the Tasty Waffle in Romeoville is a proud sponsor of Lewis University Athletics. Family owned and operated since 2000.
Patterson at the line. First one good.
Stuffed French toast, delicate crepes, and hearty skillets. While serving up delicious wraps and homemade soups for lunch, stop by the Tasty Waffle located at 632 South Weber Road or give them a call at 815-439-8151.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
After free throws, Jewell up 18 now. Flyers have Boucher, now to Hill, left side. Hill from 18. No. Rebound comes down to Jewell. This is something. It's just not going in for any of us. 59 to 41. 8:24 to go. And the paint knocked away and stolen. Kirchman, nice job to deny the pass to Shioyo. And we get the deflection. Anderson left corner for three, no good. And Jewell tracks that one down. Wheesh. 8 minutes remain. Flyers are 1 of 15 from three. When you're trying to come back from a deficit, that's not going to help much. Down low right, up and in for Stubbs. Now it's a 20-point lead for Jewell. 7:40 to go. Boucher. Hill. Low left. That's Williams. And his pass stolen away. Fast break, couldn't be a dunk. Yep. McKinley. Timeout Flyers. It's a rout. 63-41. 7:24 remaining in the game. Well, this is one of those where it's going to be gut check time for this Flyer team. There have not been, and again, I'm spoiled. There's no question, and we've been spoiled here. I can't remember the last time we were ever routed. Ever. And again, we're talking about 20 years of this. Because under Coach Trost, well, and Coach Weitzel for that matter, but especially in the Coach Trost era, even the losses, you're always in the game. Because his teams always play tough defense and they don't turn the ball over. And that was the distressing thing for him and the early opening losses for us. We were turning the ball over. Like 10 turnovers a game in a game for a Coach Trost team is a lot. And we were getting 22, and that's just doesn't happen. So even in losses, you always have a chance late because you're always in it, and they always have enough talent to score points and all those different kinds of things. This is a set of circumstances. This is just not something I've seen very often. I haven't seen a 1 out of 15 from three. And I haven't seen us, out-battled on the boards. And now, again, we've only turned it over 5 times. So you think, well, okay, we should be in the game. To their 14 turnovers. But rebounds, we're losing 31-24. And again, can't hit a bucket to save our lives. And the fouls aren't even close. It's 21-13 in fouls. And the foul shots aren't close either. 6:45 to go. Three-pointer left corner, no good. Long rebound, Chioyo, no, but Bo Frericks came out of there with it. He'll run the floor, go all the way right side, banking up and in. So we're 5 on the floor now. Frericks, Hill, Boucher, Zernich, and Sankaya. 63-43, 20-point lead for Jewell. And then we talked about it before the game. This team, we know how good they are, and their record didn't reflect it. And that's a 3 high left of the arc, and they're enjoying life right now, I can tell you. Isaac Patterson. And sort of the other night, like Truman, is that three-pointer for Hill is good. Well, we're now 2 out of 17 from 3 with that make. But, you know, Truman, who we beat on Thursday, is a really good team. And their record doesn't reflect it. Well, we beat them. This really good team, record doesn't reflect it. We're not going to beat them tonight. Not even close. Chioyo misses a 6-footer. Rebound Zernich. Good effort. Just won the battle with effort. 66-46, 5:28 to go. Hill, step back 3. Hit it. Back-to-back trays for Hill. $66-49. They go high left. Take their time. No reason to rush now for certain. 9 on the shot clock. Under 5 minutes to go. Flip it off the glass and in. Tough shot that goes. Jermaine with a tough basket. Woo. Bad angle. Defender all over him. Underhands it off the backboard and home. Hill, right side. Sankaya for 3. Missed it. Rebound Frericks, though. And we'll go back up. Hill. AK drives right. All the way under the basket. Dishes Zernich. Banks it home. So, good assist, AK to Zernich. 68-51. First time in a while we've just sort of had back-to-back buckets even to get any kind of momentum going. Well, Boucher has played the majority of this second half for us in the backcourt. And, you know, he's a veteran, and you like his sort of settling influence on things. They're passing the paint, deflected, and out of bounds. And as I say that, I think he's going to come out. I think Sales will come in for him. 4:09 to go. Timeout on the floor. 68-51. Jewell out in front. Let's give you some of the numbers here. As Hill with 14 now for the Flyers. You've got 11 for Kirchman, 8 for Frericks, 7 for Ford, 4 for Kurtulis, 4 for Zernich, 2 for Kenny, and 1 for Marian Anderson from the foul line. For Jewell, 15 now for Jermaine, 13 for Stubbs, 10 for Patterson, 9 for McKinley, 8 from Chioyo, 6 for Wingert, 4 points for Hansen, and 3 for Alexander. Leading rebounder for them, McKinley with 7. The interesting thing is they only have 3 assists the entire game. 3. They haven't needed it, frankly. Flyers only have 4, so either they're not giving assists very easily, or those are really interesting and small numbers. But again, for the game, they're still at 53% from the field. Flyers at 36. They're 6 of 15 from long range. Lewis 3 out of 19. That's a big 16% from three-point land for Lewis. Right side AK. He'll drive the lane, go left side, bank it up, no. Zernich battles for the rebound. It'll be Jewell who will close it out. With this possession here, dishing Chioyo. Tried to find a teammate. Nice job to step in front. Steal by Jermaine Hill. And he gets bumped in the lane before any shot. And this media timeout will take, just so I can take a breath and take a drink. So 3:37 to go, 68-51. I'm exhausted. Flyers down, back in a minute on the Flyer Sports Network.
At Cheddar's.
An official partner for Lewis Flyer Athletics. Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. Get a lot for not a lot. Visit Cheddar's on Remington Boulevard.
Lewis University Athletics is brought to you by the Holiday Inn and Suites Bolingbrook at Route 53 and I-55. Proudly serving the Bolingbrook Romeoville area just minutes from Lewis University. The hotel, recently renovated, offers plenty of banquet space for your upcoming events. 145 guest rooms and suites, restaurant, and lounge. Remodeled, comfortable hotel with friendly service. It's the perfect place to kick back, relax, and be yourself. Information about the hotel is available at BolingbrookHolidayInn.com.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
68-51 Jewell. 3:37 to go. Again, I'm Mark Vasco. Thanks to Phil Cantu back at our radio studios. It's been an effort for him today, too, and hopefully we'll have all this ironed out for our next broadcast on January 14. Hill at the stripe. Free throw is good. We have one more coming. And there won't be any post-game show. Our video feed on the conference website always signs right off at the buzzer anyway. Goodness knows we've got all the commercials in. Free throw is good. And there's not much to talk about this thing. There's no reason to analyze this. If you're on the Flyer side in particular, you just forget about it and go to the next one. Full court press. We foul off the inbound. And they'll go to the stripe with 3:34 to go. 68-53. Jewell leads. But like I say, these kind of games are very few and far between for either one of our men's or women's programs for that matter. Free throw, good. But believe me, Jewell has earned it. This has been a heck of a show for them. Yeah, we couldn't put the ball in the ocean, but they had a lot to do with that. Drive down the left, Hill had his shot blocked. There's a perfect example right there. Jameer, nice job going down the left side of the lane, and Ferguson blocked it away. Or was that, actually that was McKinley, I think. Lob intended for Frericks, but McKinley does foul him from behind. 3:15 to go, 69-53. Third on McKinley. We finally get to the bonus with 3:15 to play. They've been in the bonus since, 12:15 to play, I want to say it was. Free throw, good there for Bo. 3 out of 19 from 3. Yikes. You will not win too many games like that. Free throw good there. 69-55. Full court press. Still out there giving it all, that's for sure. Of course, you better. If you play for Coach Strost, otherwise you won't play again. 3 minutes to go. Down 14, they need a stop, to say the least. Three-pointer up top, no good. The rebound comes down to Hill. So Alexander couldn't get that one to fall. Flyers with it. Low right Zernich, but the pass goes out of bounds. Turnover. Anderson in, Hill's day is done. Zernich, Sales, Anderson, Frerick, and AK in the game right now. They break a press, come front, lob it for an alley-oop dunk, yep. Why not? Wingert slams it home. 71-55, 2:22 to go. Fadeaway of Frericks from 12, misses it. Rebound comes down. Long lead pass. And nice job by Sales to get back defensively to make it so it wasn't an easy basket for McKinley. And Lewis will get it back with 2:09 to go. Frericks. Left side, AK. Drive, step back three on the left wing for him is good. AK. Well, once it was decided, we get a couple threes from Hill and one from AK. 71-58, 1:48 to go. That makes us 4 out of 20 from three, those late 3 threes for us. They're at 6 out of 16. But again, 12 of 26 from the line, while the Flyers 10 out of 13. They doubled up our free throw attempts. Missed 3 there, and Zernich, Flyer rebound. Now Bo Frericks. Down the lane, Frericks lays it in. Well, making this score a little more respectable at 71-60, but it's not been this close with 1:05 to go. Their largest lead was 66 to 43.
The Donut Shop in Lockport is the perfect spot to indulge in the area's finest
up off
sweet
the grass
treats. Located at 1143 East 9th Street in Lockport, as well as their new location at 2.
30-second timeout. Actually,
Assortment of
they're not
special-
just for subs.
Lewis students and staff will receive 10 off any order with valid ID at either Lockport or Plainfield locations. The Donut Shop, a proud sponsor of Flyer Athletics.
Lewis University basketball on 1340 WJOL.
So we had a timeout for substitutions. And 47 seconds to go. 73-60 is the lead here for William Jewell. Flyers have Tim Ward Jr. on the floor. Kurtulis came back in. Treshawn Wilson in the game for us as well. Turn it over, and Jewell with it. They can't dribble all of it out. There's about a 7-second difference. They're saying their biggest lead was 66-43. Our largest lead, 15-9. Ever since then, it's been all them, and guess what? Another three, this one for Luke Jordan off the bench. Sophomore from Lee's Summit, Missouri. 12 seconds. See if we get one last shot at it. Three seconds, 2, 1, and we're not going to get a shot away. 76-60 is your final score for Jewell, 16 for Germain, 13 for Stubbs, 10 apiece, Patterson and Wingard, 9 for McKinley. For Lewis, scoring-wise, it was a tough go. Ended up with 16 for Hill, 12 for Frericks, 11 Kirchman, 7 for Ford to lead us. 76-60 is your final tally. They end up 53% from the field for the game to our 36%. They were 7 of 18 from long range. Flyers 4 out of 20. Thanks so much for being here again. Our women get a win earlier on today. Not so much on the men's side. And now we're basically going to take about 6 weeks off. I'll talk to you next January 14 for a conference home doubleheader against S&T. Thanks to Phil Cantu. I'm Mark Vasco. Have a good night.